Welcome back, students. Now we discuss the types of probability sampling. Uh, there are four main types of probability sampling. First one is the simple random sampling. What's the simple random sampling? This type of sampling, as we now also known as the chance sampling. In all types of probability sampling, the sampling individual have equal chance to be chosen as a sample. Yes, in this type of sampling, the individual of the population have equal chance to be selected without any criteria or conditions. We does not limit or we does not apply any type of criteria or any type of condition on the selection of such types of sample. The best example of this type of sampling is the lucky draw method. As in lucky draw method, for example, we have almost population of 100 students. We have a population of 100 peoples, but out of 100 people our target is the 300 out of 10,000, sorry, our target is the 300 peoples. Then the each individual from the population from this 10,000 people have equal chance to be selected as a samples or as a participant in this study area, as we do in the lucky draw method. The second method is the simple random sampling or simple random method. This type of sampling may be used for homogeneous or heterogeneous population, either the studying population or the individual are similar to each other, or maybe they are different from each other. In this type of sampling, we select the students by in a systematic way. In this type, if we select first person randomly and then apply the systematic way on for the selection of the other individual. For example, we select the first person, and then we apply the interval of 10 on the selection of individual, and then we select the 10th person, 20th person, 30th person, 40th person, and carry on. We have ability to apply the interval of 5, then we select the 5th person, then 10th to 15th, and so on. Now we have an example. For example, a selection of 100 students of BS for a study. For example, we have a target to select the 100 students of BS for any types of project, or any type of the activities, etc. For example, our total population is 1000 students, but we need only 100 students. Now in random sampling, we do so that we select every 10th solution from whole population. For example, we select the 10th students first, 10th student, then 20th, 30th, 40th, and go on to up to 1000. For example, we have here we have ability that we discuss 8 under 10th student, 8 under 20th student, similarly 980th student, 919th student. Every 10 students have equal chance of the selection, but in a systematic way. Now the third and most important example is the satisfied random sampling. Now, yes, next type of the probability sampling is the satisfied random sampling. This type of the population, this type of the sampling is applicable, or we use this type of sampling on the heterogeneous population when the individual population are of different types. In this type of sampling, like the other types, we divide whole populations into different strata or different groups, and then we randomly select the sample from each strata. Again we have an example. For example, selection of BS student for a research study or research activities, etc. As we know that in a college or university, the students of BS belong from different categories. They are maybe the students of arts, maybe biological sciences, or maybe are of physical sciences. That's why they are heterogeneous population. They are not belonging to same population. They are they have different properties, ability to study. That's why we use such types of method for selection of such types of data. First of all, that's we total population of the students is 100. We need only 90 students. Then in satisfied random sampling, we divide the students into three groups. First is arts, second one is the biological sciences, and third one is the physical sciences. Now we randomly select the 30 students from each group. It's uh, just like to the random sampling, but in random sampling we select students from whole population, but in the satisfied random sampling we select the 30 students. For example, we need 90 students, that's why we select the 30 students from each group, but this selection is again on random basis, not based on our choice, but we divide the population. Why? Just because of heterogeneity of the population. Population is heterogeneous in nature, that's why we apply such types of sampling technique or method on it. The next fourth one is the cluster sampling. This type of sampling units mainly used when the our study area is so much bigger than we are not able to reach each and every individual or each and every elements or items. Then we divide our whole area into a number of smaller groups, but the most important thing is these smaller groups of area or the population does not overlap. We divide them this area into non-overlapping unit, and then we randomly select the sample from all of these clusters or area or the strata. The example of this type of sampling is the quality of higher education in KPK. For studying the quality of higher education in KPK, it's not possible for us to go each and every higher school institute of the higher education. That's why we divide the our area into distinct different districts, etc. And then again the each district is further divided into different institute or few educational institute. For example, we divide our area into 20 districts, and then we divide our from each district we select only the three four educational institutions. Then from each institutions we get a few number of students, but always get equal number of students from each institute. But this selection again again randomly. We does not have plan that we select the students of biology, select the students physics, math, IT, etc. Not, we select randomly the students from each institute, but for our feasibility we divide our institute we study area into smaller subunits. I think you understand it. If still there are some problem, then you can talk with me or discuss with me. We discuss the non probability sampling methods in our upcoming slides. Stay with me. Thanks.